Hey everyone, sorry for disappearing for a little while there. I got pretty ill after that last episode. Very nasty, a lot of coughing, a lot of sneezing, a lot of crud everywhere. But I'm recovered now, and I'm ready to make a lot more of these. I'll be back in the swing of things soon enough. Thank you very much for watching. That was a close one. I know you were giving it all you were giving it your all to defend me, but I can feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. But you were so wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. Thanks. Wait, tricked? That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart. Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you. Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that.
Court will now reconvene. Now for the first order of... Ow!
I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy.
Yes, sir.
Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Ow! Name and occupation! I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here is violence against my fair self.
That's fine.
That's fine? That ain't fine, that's a whip! Ah! There's no need for foolish outcries from foolishly foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened the day of the murder. I haven't even got to say my name and job yet. The name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify.
Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay?
Only the doc and the defendant went into the channeling chamber. We were waiting outside the door when, bang, we heard the gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down and we rushed into the room. Inside there was a dead victim and a defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room.
And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place?
Reckon course. Huh? Excuse me? Reckon course. Short for, you reckon? Of course I did. Ah! Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. The moment of truth. What will be in that picture? Let's see here. This here's the picture.
It would certainly seem like only the defendant and the victim are in the room.
But that's not what the scene was. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. Was it really only those two who went in? What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya were the only two who went in the room.
Hold on! We can't let the defense testify against his own client!
Anyway, folks, the only two of them went in the challenge chamber, you hear? But you know that from the very beginning, didn't you? Fitness, continue. We were waiting outside the door and then bang, we hear a gunshot. Was it really a gunshot? Phoenix, for fuck's sake. Are you insane? You heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot? Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot.
And why are we here listening to the defense testify?
And the world becomes just a little more crueler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know, and I'll tell you it was a gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up. So let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down. This is going to be a long cross-examination, isn't it, Phoenix? Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Miss Von Karma, I broke the door down. Sorry. Well, I just feel like an inquisition. No need for apologising. That was great. You're a real man.
Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to have seen.
The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take it as a good sign. And what did you see when you broke in? Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Lotta seems awful confident in her testimony. Lotta, think back to that day one more time. What you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke in the room? I was murdered. Lotta, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? When you saw the murderer at the time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fey or not, am I correct? Well, you see...
Order! Miss Hart, you're here to present accurate testimony.
Yeah, sorry. This shifts things back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to when those two entered the challenge chamber. When they entered, one of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in.
Looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey.
Exactly. Rats, and I'm trapped like one. Again. Other than those two, there was no one else in the room. Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure I am, but that old witch chases out the room, so... Old witch? Does she mean Morgan? But there were no one else in there, and you know it. The challenge chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. Was there really no one else in there? What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Wreck Heaven? Huh? What? Wreck Heaven, you know? You reckon? That's a given. I took a good look around the room once. There weren't no one there hanging out behind that folding screen. If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart. What, you got a problem? Wreck Heaven, I'm having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as wreck on it. Ah! Now then, Mr. Phoenix Fight, do you see the problem with the testimony or don't you? Just I thought there was nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. Enough! It seems there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. At the time of the crime, the only two people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the... Excuse me. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fay. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if you think about the circumstances, it would have to be a defendant. What am I going to do? If I just let this go... What is it, Mr. Wright? You look as if you have something to say. If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Is there anything I can present that will prove this is not Maya in the photo? Well, surely I must be able to. Your Honour! Mr. Wright! Is it possible the person in this photo is not the defendant? Oh, it is. Possible. What? Do you know what you're proposing? Yeah, that's just plain fool talk. Thanks, guys. Your show of support was just great. Now then, Mr. Wright, please show the court some proof. Prove to the court the person in this photo is not Maya Fay. Shot point blank. And she's far away. So maybe that? No blood on the costume either.
Take that!
Here is your proof. Is there a problem? Oh no, I thought I would work on my inflections. Just wondering what an objection with a twist of your vong sounds like. Mr. Wright, I'm sorry, but I don't follow your logic. Really? It's not the photo itself, is it?
Objection!
Fruit knife.
Objection!
Well, fuck, I don't know then. Oh, now I can't remember what I presented.
Objection!
Wait, I forgot I can present profiles too. Not that they seem to be of any help either. Have I done the floor plans?
Objection!
No, I'm going to have to look this one up.
Well, Mr. Wright!
Nothing, Your Honour.
That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up to prove that this is not my affair.
I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument.
That's enough!
Is this it? Is this all I could do?
I think it's quite obvious to the court that this verdict of not guilty is not possible.
I told you, totally 100% impossible.
Ms. Von Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness?
Having established the defendant's guilt, no further questioning will be needed.
What about the defense? No further questions, I presume?
I couldn't protect Maya. The defense. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Maya? She's in Pearl's body now, and that's very fucking weird. I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? But Pearl's... Her clothes are a bit... Yeah, a bit! Just a bit! Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go! But how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the challenge chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Dr. Gray? I was murdered. What? Yeah, we know. You see, there is one final piece to this puzzle. Second photo. Mia. Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but
She's not testifying truthfully.
Now then, the court would like to end this cross-examination period.
Wait, Your Honour. The defence would like to request the witness testify one more time.
Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination's already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated...
It's fine. I'll allow another testimony. Von Karma's case is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that?
But I mean, I have some place I must go after this. Oh, all right, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, hurry and give us another testimony.
Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened when you burst into the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it. See? You got through to the judge somehow, right? Well, actually, it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was, kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot.
Nothing sounds different from before.
Some parts of her testimony were very vague. I should press her on those sections. Struggle all you like as you'll taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. So what did she look like? You know, she looked almost like a different person.
A different person?
She may have seemed like a different person, however, she was still Maya Fey. We've already made that point abundantly clear.
Yes, this is true. Well then, Miss Hart, do you happen to see anything else?
Then perhaps that body was not Dr. Gray's at all. Come on, Phoenix. Well, I reckon it's possible. If the body inside the room was not that of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, what if it was that of Maya Fey after the channeling? Or maybe... Ow! Foolish fool spouting foolish foolishness, just as I expected of a foolish fool just as yourself. If that was the case, that would mean that Maya Fey is in fact dead. And that would make the defendant's chair quite a lonely place, wasn't it? Sorry, Maya. Are you done here? Can I continue? And even knowing that, you still persist in being a paranormal photographer? That's what I'm getting out of here, this business. This gal's gonna get the dirt on Styles and be a tabloid photographer from now on. She goes through jobs faster than a baby through diapers. Ow! Mr. Phoenix Wright, what did you just stay on topic for a change?
Would it, Mr. Wright?
Nice. Tag team in stereo. Guess I should be grateful it's not in 5.1. That was a bad joke. A real bad joke. Still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot, but you didn't, did you? 2, right? 2 what? 2 shots? You took 2 shots.
But only one's been submitted as evidence.
Miss Hart, where's the other photo that you've been withholding? No, you got it all wrong. That's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil.
At least she knows herself. Why have you not shown the other pictures to the court yet?
Well, ain't it obvious? The prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it.
What? Von Karma! Ms. Von Karma! You're hiding critical evidence!
Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this, you're as bad as your father. Your Honor, the defense asks the prosecutor Von Karma be held in contempt of court. Me in contempt of court? You can't be serious. You hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's not fair. There's a word, Phoenix. Perjury. Phoenix, you're a lawyer or a school child? I was so angry I lost my composure.
Ms. Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to the court?
I thought the picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it, that's all. How can you think? The pictures were more or less the same. Why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble than it's worth? How can you say that? If you want to say it that badly, I'll submit it. Clearly not Maya Fey. That is neither her face nor her chest.
What is this picture?
It's obviously the second picture the witness took at the day of the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur.
I think the important point here is the person in this picture. That is most definitely not Maya Fey. What is the meaning of this?
This might be the break I was looking for. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in this picture is not Maya Fey.
Yes, I see that. Not just her face, her whole body's taking on a different appearance.
There is only one conclusion that can be drawn then. Somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant.
Order! 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 I believe you're correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the channeling chamber was not Maya Fey.
Mia, we did it. You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. She's smiling. I think you better continue to vary Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Ms. Von Karma, what do you mean by that?
Your Honor, I'd like you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday at the detention center's visitor's room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant Maya Fey during his visit.
Maya Fey? But isn't that a totally different person?
She looks this way because she's in the middle of channeling the spirit.
It's unbelievable. She can...
Yet it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in the state, she physically changes into the person she's channeling. Careful, you're slipping into French there. Miss Von Karma, a word if I may. Mia? Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously I know the picture is illegal, but I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she? What was the moment I showed the picture to the court, the case became all mine. After all, the picture is now burned into the judge's mind. I don't even have a single witty line. It looks like we've all been had.
I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person, the defendant, is the defendant Maya Fey?
If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, this will cost me.
Your Honor. Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see.
This picture. Within the picture is a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now.
A contradiction?
So you think you spotted the problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what's so strange about it? Fuck.
Take that!
Please direct your attention here.
To her face?
With your own two eyes, you can clearly see this face does not belong to Maya Fey. Fool! Do you even know what you're talking about anymore? Ah, that hurt! Did we not just finish discussing appearance changes during the channeling? I know you ain't no dummy, so I don't think you're fooling everyone.
There's a limit to everything, Mr. Wright, and that includes patience.
Phoenix, you have to think before you speak. Even Maya's mad at me now. I have to focus. Well, I'm gonna have to look at the solution because I'm about to fucking die. Oh, Jesus Christ. I never would have realised what this is.
Take that!
To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it.
And that's exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there. Ah! There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well.
Ms. Von Karma, you intending to hide a valuable piece of evidence? You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this.
Alright, this should do some major damage to her argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Von Karma's face. She's got that condescending grin plastered all over her face again! Jumping the gun again, I see, Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of these incompetent fools.
What do you mean, and what incompetent fools?
If the fools down the precinct had missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I didn't, I could not have known this picture was a very valuable to the case.
I see.
She's lying through her teeth, I know it. The woman knew about everything, the bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Franciscus von Karman's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure the director gets what's coming. I'm sure there will be a great gnashing of teeth in the next salary discussion. Poor Gumshoe.
In any case, this is a very big problem. When a defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear right after the shooting that there was none.
The judge is confused by this strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Load all you've got into this one shot, alright?
Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor.
There is... Oh, for fuck's sake.
The shooter is someone else. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person's does not. There can only be one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray is not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What?
Order! 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 If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial!
Ow! Why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess! A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness! Ah, what the heck? Is that a way to ask a gal a favour? Be quiet, you! You're the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room! Well, you know, if you were lying, I swear that my whip will be the last thing you'll see! Look, sis, you're looking mighty scary. Why don't you say you... Ow! I swear I wasn't lying to nothing! There wasn't anyone else in there, honest! You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Fight. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from? Why is it, lady, all I want to do is cry?
Well, if the person in the picture's not the defendant, this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from?
That's right. Now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Fight! You can't fall apart here, Phoenix. I can't believe even Mars called me by my full name. Whoops. My bad. How am I supposed to prove something like this? Enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Fight? Or do you think you have enough to turn things around even now? Turn things around. That's right. Ma would always turn things around and change your perspective. Phoenix? So where did this intruder appear from, and where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that even one of those contradictions are true...
Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with.
I think what happened before we forced our way into the channeling chamber is... a third person had entered it. I would like to present some... Oh, fuck's sake, Phoenix! No, you don't!
Okay.
I've already seen it. Thank you.
And the purpose of this item?
Don't you see, Your Honor? I don't think you actually see what you're doing.
I think it's the court that should be signing at you, Mr. Wright.
Think it over again. It's something I can't explain yet. I'm sorry, but I simply can't. You see? And the reason's quite simple, because there's no explanations, that's why.
As I thought, another big waste of this court's time.
Things you can... Oh, fuck all the way off with this! But Mia, rethink things one more time. There has to be an explanation. I'm already perfect, so of course my conclusions are also perfect. Okay, I need to look this up as well, or I'm gonna fucking game over. Ah, right evidence, wrong suggestion. Okay. Maya had left the channeling chamber. Foolish fool makes a foolish face. What do you mean foolishly? Foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene are lower than that detective's salary.
Take that!
Miss Hart, do you remember this key? I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door. That's French again. Yeah, that's why we couldn't get the door open. The key's the only one of its kind, after all.
Oh, one of a kind, you say?
Wait, Mr. Phoenix Fight. Yes? Looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but why is the key currently in your possession?
Huh? What do you mean?
If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her.
Agreed.
However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Huh, well ain't that a kick? How come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. Preposterous! This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, I would not be holding the key that you see before you. 9!
It seems we've come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing the person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key's been submitted as evidence. Ms. Von Karma,
How can this be?
at this point in time, a verdict on the defendant's guilt is not possible.
My perfect case! How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't you think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Fight? I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in the courtroom until I fall like you! I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict!
That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned.
Pearlie? You summoned my sis? Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearlie. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done it. Huh, Nick. I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. I don't think a third person could have gotten into the room. Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like what happened in that room, for instance. Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearlie back home for me? Sure. Alright, Pearls, you ready to go buy some tickets? A ticket? Poor thing, so sheltered.